I have been given the topic faithfulness, the gateway to spiritual authority. And I'll start by saying God entrusts authority to those who have proven themselves faithful. God entrusts authority to those who have proven themselves faithful. Luke chapter 19, verse 17. Please write the scriptures down. Luke 19, verse 17, and Matthew chapter 25, verse 21. So Luke 19, 17 reads, I'll encourage everyone to go back and read the entire, I think from verse 12 till around verse 20. But this is the parable of the man who went on a journey, a king, and he gave his servants, a talent each, right? This is not the 5 talent one. This one he gave everyone one. And then when he came back in verse 7, it says, and he said unto them, well done, thou good servant, because thou hast been faithful in very little, have authority over 10 cities. If you recall the story, everybody got one, but then one person came back. He told them, occupy until I come. And then one person turned one into 10. The other person turned one into 5. And then there was the one person who said, no, I'm not, we're not doing this. We're going to, and he was upset. I said, why? Instead, take my talents and give it, and trade with it. Right? That was the expectation of the master. Is I have given you something, do something with it. Do something. I expect that what I give you is multiplied. And if we read Matthew 25, verse 21, it says, and his Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. Will make thee ruler over many things. Thou now into the joy of the Lord. Enter now into the joy of the Lord. You see, most people want the authority. Very few people want the process to it. And this is, we see this in politics, we see this in life, but we also see it in church. I'm telling you, I've been in situations where when it is time for, season of ordination, it turns to lobbying. It turns to, you're wondering what is going on here, right? We live in a generation that celebrates visibility and ignores faithfulness. People want the platform, but we don't want the preparation. We want the influence, but we don't want the integrity that is required to attain that influence. We want the authority without the testing, right? With social media now, anybody can be anything. It's possible to look like you have arrived before you have started the journey. We know that's not Pastor Victor's case, amen. We know because he has put in the work. But it's people can paint a picture of arrival. It always blows my mind when I see the data because of, again, the line of business that I have to pursue. On social media, everybody is about that, my business and my hustle. And then you see the stats that majority of business owners are not turning a profit. And a lot of them are going back to work. And so you're wondering, why is everybody online looking like they've made it? Right? Because that's the world that we live in that glorifies influence and glorifies, looking successful. We want the platform. We want the authority. We want the visibility. But then the work that goes on behind to make it happen, a lot of people are not willing to do it. God's logic is different from the worldly logic. In the kingdom, authority is awarded not based on talent. It's not given to you based on charisma. It's not given to you because you even prayed hard. Authority is entrusted. It's entrusted carefully, deliberately, progressively to those who have demonstrated faithfulness. Before God places anything significant in your hand, he watches what you are doing with what you already have in your hand. You have to prove faithful with what you have in your hand, right? God asks Moses, what are you holding in your hand? There will always be what is in your hand. It's always a what is in your hand. What have you done with the thing in your hand? That is what opens and unlocks the opportunity for the next level. It's what you do with what is in your hand that creates the platform for the next thing.